Hi everybody, to them ranking the Kinks album. Yeah, the Kinks, and they were one of the first band to use the distortion effect on the guitar, on their guitars with the Yardbirds. And they were also original for their musical influences, and they also did a bit of country music. So anyway, they were a great band, and the band was formed in 1964. And for me, their best period was the 60s and the 70s, and I like a bit of their music in the 80s, but not that much. The My favorite album from the 80s period is probably State of Confusion, but their sound became more commercial. And so anyway, what I'm gonna do today is a top 15. So let's start right away. At number 15 is Schoolboys in Disgrace, and it's a good album. Not a great album, but good. And my favorite song is I'm in Disgrace. I love that song. The Hard Way, No More Looking Back, Education are some other songs that I like. Okay, let's continue. At number 14, I don't have the album, but the one I picked for number 14 is Low Budget. Uh, it's a cool rock album. I like the song Low Budget. My favorite is Catch Me Now, I'm Falling. Attitude is good. Pressure. Uh, Misery is another good song. Okay, next, number 13. And maybe it could be higher. So the album I picked for number 13, and I don't have the album. So the one I pick is Misfits. The first song, Misfits, is really good. It's my favorite song on the album. A Fever is good. Rock and Roll Fantasy, really like that one too. Live Life. What else? Trust Your Heart. It's a good album. Okay, next, number 12 is Preservation Act 1. And it took me a long time to appreciate this album, but now I like it a lot. I like it a lot. And my favorite song, in my opinion, the three best songs on that album are Daylight, Sweet Lady, Genevieve, and One of the Survivors. And Here Comes Flash, Sitting in the Midday Sun are two other songs that I like. Okay, number 11 is Sleepwalker. So the title track Sleepwalker is one of my favorites. Jukebox music, Stormy Sky, Life Goes On, and Mr. Big Man. So this is another good album. Okay, next, number 10 is Everybody's in Showbiz, Everybody's a Star. And of course, we have that classic song, Celluloid Heroes. You Don't Know My Name. So these are my two favorites. But I really like Hot Potatoes, Motorway, Supersonic Rocket Ship. Good album. Number 9. Now, number 9, 8, and 7 are almost equal for me, but I think I would go with their self-titled album, which I don't have. Their first album simply called Kinks for number 9. And of course we have You Really Got Me. And it's true that there are a lot of fillers on that album, and a lot of covers, but I think there are some real good covers like Beautiful Delilah, I'm a Lover, Not a Fighter, So Mystifying, but I think they wrote that one. So Mystifying is a song that I really like. Cadillac is not bad. Don't Tell Shorty Long Tall Shorty is cool. So that's my number 9 pick. Number number 8 is Muswell Hillbillies. Uh, I like the country flavor, that mix of country, blues, rock. It's a good album. And my favorites are 20th Century Man, Skin and Bone, Complicated Life. Here Comes the People in Grey, real good song. Holloway Jail. So, good album. So this is number 8. Next, number 7 is Lola versus the Powerman. And my two favorite songs are Powerman. I love that song. I love the guitar. I just love everything about that song. Rats. Of course, we have Lola. Then Mark Street, Top of the Pops. Two other good songs. And also 8 Men. So this was number 7. Number 6. And for a lot of people, this album would be number 1 or number 2. But I assure you that I really like it anyway. And it's Arthur or the Decline of the British Empire. Yeah, it's a good album. It's a good concept album. I like the idea. There are good songs like Victoria, Drive-In, Brainwash, Arthur, Mr. Churchill Says. My favorite is Shangri-La. I love that song so much. So Arthur at number 6. Number 5, for most of the people, once again, for most of the people, this album is number 1, and it's the Kinks are the Village Green Preservation Society. And once again, it's a great album. I just prefer some other albums to this one, but it's a real good album. First, we have the title song, of course, Village Green Preservation Society. Do You Remember Walter, Johnny Thunder, Last of the Steam Power Train, Big Sky, what else? Animal Farm. But my two favorite songs are Sitting by the Riverside and Wicked Annabella. I love these two songs. Okay, next, number 4. You probably think it's too high, but in my opinion, it's an underrated album. So the one I picked for number 4 is Kinda Kinks. And that's true, okay, it was their pop period. The songs, the lyrics are really innocent. Most of the songs are about girls, but I think the melodies are great. And I'm thinking especially of Tired of Waiting for You. Come On Now. I love the guitar riff in that song. So Long. What else? Nothing in this world can stop me worrying about that girl. Long title. Really like that song too. Nagging Woman. And also did the real good cover of Dancing in the Street. You Shouldn't Be Sad is another good song. So I think it's an underrated album. Okay, next, number 3, number 2, and number 1 could be equal, but I think I would go with the Kink Controversy. And I think there are real good songs like Where Have All the Good Times Gone, The World Keep sorry, the world keeps going round, Ring the Bells, Till the End of the Day, Milk Cow Blues, It's Too Late, On an Island. So I think it's a great album. The Kink Controversy for number 3. Number 2 is Something Else. Good psychedelic album. On the side one, on the vinyl, we have that song Two Sisters. I love it. Love that song so much. Death of a Clown is another good one. What else? Harry Rag. But the songs I love best are on the side two when you flip the vinyl. On the side two, Love Me Till the Sunshine, Lazy Old Sun, Afternoon Tea, and my two favorites, End of the Season. Whew, what a beautiful song. And same thing for Waterloo Sunset. So, number two, something else. And finally, number one is for me is Face to Face. And I think there's no weak songs. There's no bad songs on that album. I like Dundee. My favorites are Session Man, Rainy Day in June. And my three favorites are Holiday in Waikiki. I love the guitar. Fancy, wow, beautiful song. I love Fancy. Sunny Afternoon, and most of the songs are good. So once again, Face to Face is number one. So I hope you enjoy, and like usually, you can send me your personal rankings or the album you love best. So thanks for watching.